Bay Mills.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Lumber every day. There were doors, blinds, and window frames, all to be shipped away. And in a 1900 photograph, looking north beyond the mills, 16 ships lay anchored, waiting for their holds to fill. And as I gaze across the water, once a trestle still, where railroad cars pulled by locomotives hauled the wood, but now today just ancient pilings stand guard across the bay. The mist and fog, the old pine logs tell a tale from another day. Then came that fateful day in January 1904. Happened with a vengeance. As smoke rose along the shore, the cry of fire echoed through the streets. Life has no guarantee. The moment the sound of the upward bound is burned in memory. And just what happened to the men who worked the logs and manned the saws, were the families pulled apart, and was lack of work the cause? And just how many drowned their sorrows in some dimly lit beer joint? Are the youngsters in the ashes and the ghost town on the plain? Once the mills were booming and the lumbermen honed their skills, 1,200 people lived and worked in a town they called Bay Mills. 121 buildings, 3 churches and a jail. There were restaurants, hotels, a school, and a post office for the mail. Now still gazing at the pilings that stretch across the bay, I picture that old photo of the mills in their heyday. It seems how quickly this life changes. It's just been 100 years since the mill shut down in the little town, the Bay Mills disappeared. And the lumbermen honed their skills. 1,200 people lived and worked in a town they called Bay Mills. 121 buildings, 3 churches and a jail. There were restaurants, hotels, a school, and a post office for the mail. Still gazing at the pilings that stretch across the bay, I picture that old photograph of the mills in their heyday. It seems how quickly this life changes. It's just been 100 years since a mill shut down in the little town of Bay Mills disappeared. Since a mill shut down in the little town, Bay Mills disappeared. 2, 3. Oops. Everything changes.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Once the water ran through here like a madman out of heaven. An avalanche of water, a wizard's raging spell. Today it's pretty tame inside its walls, it gently swells. A giant in a nappy dream, snoring through ship's bells. When the gales come loud and bad, as oh they sometimes do, our water rips and lifts and is brash and thick and new. Nothing stays the same as time unfolds itself. Everything will move and shift phase into something else. Can't hold on to what has passed except to count its gifts. Hope the change we bring today uplifts. Once our land was thick with trees as old as anyone knew. Everywhere you looked was green except for what was blue. Today cement is everywhere, bridges stretch across the view. Grass grows where we tell it to, weeds and roots to grow. When someone neglects to prune some out of the way domain, our green genie in a bottle stretches up to rise again. Nothing stays the same as time unfolds itself. Everything will move and shift phase into something else. Can't hold on to what has passed except to count its gifts. Hope the change we bring today uplifts. Sioux was once a rowdy town, Sin City its second name. Just like our rapids and our trees, wild and untamed. Today we follow all the laws, a polite town we became. People come from miles around our history to claim. When we run our winter sleds or fish out on the lake, hunt for caves or rouse a game, our wild street comes away. Nothing stays the same as time unfolds itself. Everything will move and shift phase into something else. Can't hold on to what has passed except to count its gifts. Hope the change we bring today uplifts. Hope the change we bring today uplifts.
Living on the edge. Having just a little makes a little seem a lot. Willing woman now and then a rabbit in the park. A life of stories in the making. A swig of whiskey that I'm taking. These woods can handle anything I've done. Living on the edge, living like a real man among men. Walking that fine, fine line, all excitement and surprise until then. Danger close on every side. And while the risk can't be denied, I'm strongest in the toughest place. Feeling I could run any race. Feel my blood run hot inside. Living on the edge, living like a real man among men. Walking that fine, fine line, all excitement and surprise until then. Oh, shouldn't the way I walk the wild side today, with this twinkle in my eye, I'll really live before I die. Yeah, I'm ready, come what may. by my two strong arms, by the wit that's kept me warm, living with my knife and gun, laughing at the days to come, praying my way through the storm. Living on the edge, living like a real man among men, walking that fine, fine line, all excitement and surprise until then. Walking that fine, fine line, all excitement and surprise until then. There's time when I'm old to settle down, settle in, settle for. But for now I'm living, really living, till the end, on the end, to the core. My Ingen.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Meet the pack at the river for the rendezvous. Do a little hunting along the way. We land at home in the land of the mountain. Hardly know the working from the play. Going back to the band meeting, standing proud and true, eyes on the way and on you. We're only home when we're together. The band was in to find its center.
All our ancient right in the night,
Lifted voice in
haunting chorus,
echoing a prayer and a promise, alive, alert, strong to reunite. That sacred chorus rises sweet and low. With the wild unknown makes your blood run cold. Contain us, dominate, make us disappear. Retain us as an artifact we hold. You can't be wise when fear controls your mind and soul. You can't make sense till you hear and know that we're only home when we're together. The land was in the find its center. All our ancient right in the night.
lifting voice and haunting chorus,
Echoing a prayer and a promise, alive, alert,
strong when we unite. Let heaven and nature sing, all wild things live close to the earth. Oh, what it's worth. We're all part of the choir, no matter what the rhymes contain. It's the same refrain.
so we gather all around us. From a barn and a walk or two. home when we're together. The candles in the vine get center, all our ancient right in the night. Lifting voice in haunting chorus, echoing in prayer, the promise life alert, strong when we unite.
Native Lament, where and when. 1,
2, 3, 4. Came to find the passage, came here for the first, came and claimed the land of those who had lived here for the years. Elders tell me stories, let your words transcend. Help me sit and ponder, back to the where and when. Built the roads and bridges, laid their tracks of steel, spread their towns across this land, their horse-drawn wagon wheels. Elders tell your stories, let your thoughts transcend. Tell about our people, tell where and when. When we share our stories, when we tell our tale, we pass on down the memories of those who pass along the trail. We sing of strength and courage with songs of ancestral pride, and honor those who went before as they look back from the other side. Day we share a country, day we share a land, day we share the freedoms that are written as the rights of man. Elders tell me stories, let my thoughts transcend. Back in time to ponder, back to the where and when. on the memory of those who passed along the trail. We sing of strength and courage with our songs of ancestral pride, in honor those who went before as they look back from the other side. Today we share a country, today we share a land, today we share the freedoms that are written as the rights of man. Elders tell me stories that my thoughts transcend. Back in time I'll ponder the where and when.
Rapids. One, two, three, four.
Out in the rapids roll, the water is wild and it's loud. Boiling over the rocks, it falls to surge and leap so proud. Fishing in St. Mary's Gold Spray, stay sharp for the whitefish play.
Matching wits with the water, my mind to hers we engage. Dancing with the water, my body to hers we engage.
You have to be steady, you have to be strong, you have to be sure of your feet. Grip the net, reach and dip, pull but know when to retreat. Fishing in St. Mary's Gold Spray, stay sharp for the whitefish play.
Matching wits with the water, my mind to hers we engage. Dancing with the water, my body to hers we engage. In my back, flex my arm, let my moccasins wide. Take a mile in deep, feel that white water thrill, fill your boat with pride. Fishing in St. Mary's Gold Spray, stay sharp for the whitefish play. Matching wits with the water, my mind to hers we engage. Dancing with the water, my body to hers we engage. With the water, my mind to hers we engage. Dancing with the water, my body to hers we engage. Matching wits with the water, dancing with the water.
Waubojeeg song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
our heroes lay low, on the day when our heroes lay low. I fought by their side, fought ere I died, just vengeance, take on the foe, just vengeance, take on the foe. On that day when our chieftains lay dead, on that day when our chieftains lay dead, I fought hand to hand at the head of my band, and here on my breast have I bled, and here on my breast have I bled. When my spirit has fled, put me not bound, where the light doesn't shine, in the dark and cold ground. Scaffold me high, where my tribe shall still say, he ne'er from the foe sought to fly. Now our chieftains shall return no more, our chiefs shall return no more, nor their brothers of war, who can show scar for scar, like women their fate shall deplore, like women they shall deplore. My winters in hunting will spend, my winters in hunting will spend, till our youth grown to men, we'll to war lead again, and our days like our fathers will end, our days like our fathers will end. When my spirit has fled, put me not bound, where the light doesn't shine, in the dark and cold ground. Scaffold me high, where my tribe shall still say, he ne'er from the foe sought to fly. Children who play on the shore, and children who play on the shore, as the war dance they beat, my name shall repeat, and the fate of their chieftains deplore, the fate of their chieftains deplore.
Woman of the Green Glade.
My name is Susan Johnston. I live with the fur trade man. A mother and a wife most all of my life. I was raised in the Caribou clan. I speak my native language in the land of the medicine man. My name is Susan Johnston. I live with the fur trade man. On shores of the Tigouin, through the sun, snow, wind, and rain, I explore the 12 apostles of this western island chain. As a woman of the Green Glade, Waubojeeg with me. Young maid with my hair in braid, proud of my native way. Waubojeeg was my father. He was brave and unafraid. Swore chief of our people, no foe would dare invade. Befriending this man Johnston, and one winter saved his life. It was then John met what he couldn't forget. I was 36 years his wife. My name is Susan Johnston. I live with a first-rate man. A mother and a wife most all of my life. I was raised in the Caribou clan. I speak my native language in the land of the medicine man. My name is Susan Johnston. I live with a first-rate man. I mothered our 8 children in this frontier river home. All the times when John was traveling, I raised him on my own. I traded and I bartered when trappers brought their furs. You can still bet when I grab my neck, a fish or two was for sure. My sugar bush boils the syrup from our island maple trees, turns it into candy, ships out the sweet tea. I sew the beads and quill work as my people do so well. When John entertained, I never complained when I rang that dinner bell. My name is Susan Johnston. I live with a fur trade man. A mother and a wife most all of my life. I was raised in a Caribou clan. I speak my native language in the land of the medicine man. My name is Susan Johnston. I live with a fur-trade man.
Sesquicentennial summer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Even after the warmest day, a sweater sure feels good. And your hand in mine while strolling blind through the Portage neighborhood. As shops close down, pulled in their wares, items carved and woven, there's still time to buy an ice cream treat in those cones that taste like heaven. As a border town, we share these shores with our neighbors to the north. There's a 3-mile span where the ferry once ran to move us back and forth. When cities stand where natives brave the rapids in birch canoe, now ships fly flags from around the world as through the locks they crew. So welcome to Lock City, we've cause to celebrate. It's been 150 years since they opened the first gate. A Sesquicentennial summer, the Susan St. Marie. So set your sail, take a northbound train, and join our jubilee. Sue Woolen once produced warm clothes while a carbide pumped her dust. There were 3 large mills, ran the blades and drills for the tanneries and log bluffs, while Uncle Sam stood guarded watch by land, by air and sea. And the locks and core provided jobs with a lifetime guarantee. Where once skirts brushed and the sidewalks clean by the fancy big hotels, and coins changed hands in stores and stands through the bustle and the smell. People happy, proud and bold, not shy to speak their mind. Northern place with a human face, no better could you find. So welcome to Lot City, because to celebrate, it's been 150 years since they opened the first gate. A Sesquicentennial summer, the Suit of St. Marie. So set your sail, take a northbound trail, and join our jubilee. So set your sail, take a northbound trail, and enjoy our history.
Berry patch. Take one. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Drop another berry in the basket. Pop another like it in your mouth.
Nibble your fill, eat
Whatever you will, but we're picking in this patch till our baskets fill. Take those perfect purple beads, dusted with light blue. Bend down low, tickle them just so, till into your hand they go. Drop another berry in the basket. Pop another like it in your mouth. Nibble your fill, eat whatever you will, but we're picking in this patch till our baskets fill. Snuggled close to the earth, these tasty hearts they hide. Juice so red, sprinkled with seed, many hungry mouths they'll feed. Drop another berry in the basket. Pop another like it in your mouth. Nibble your fill, eat whatever you will, but we're picking in this patch till our baskets fill. Tiny fairy teacups made of dainty, juicy peas. Slip them soft from their white palm core, so sweet you'll be wanting more. Drop another berry in the basket. Pop another like it in your mouth. Nibble your fill, eat whatever you will, but we're picking in this patch till our baskets fill.
The Suit of St. Marie. 1, 2, 1, 2,
3. Their Superior's waters flow to the Great Lakes far below. Icot's return, here Twin Cities stand today on this scenic waterway. O'er this iron land love suit of St. Marie, your quaint antiquity still remains your legacy. Since 1668 AD, this French fur colony helped change the course of history. Here once spurs and birch canoes, voyageurs as crew, did rendezvous land. Once the fur trade went before, today it's we adore, that passes through. Oh, suit of St. Marie, your quaint antiquity still remains your legacy. Since 1668 AD, this French fur colony helped change the course of history. Love suit of St. Marie, your quaint antiquity still remains your legacy. Since 1668 AD, this French fur colony helped change the course of history.
The Man I Wish for You. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I know one day you'll meet a partner for this walk. He'll take his place beside you, and your lives will interlock. Till I dream for you a man like the one I've come to love. A friend, a help, a lover true, a family to be part of. A man who is patient, who knows your strength for you, who loves the children you both make, provide as best he can. Generous of spirit, responsible and kind, stay with you throughout the years as long as it's his time. Isn't what you have today, it's who you have beside you as you walk along your way. Willing to perceive the world from other points of view, knowing every day is new with many kinds of truth. Thankful for the gifts and time, and what I hope you'll do is shape yourself to rightly match the man I wish for you.
isn't what you have today. It's who you have beside you as you walk along your way.
This land is mine, gliding on the water. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Gliding on the water, licks at my canoe. The gurgle of the paddle dipped clean into the blue. The morning mist is everywhere, every sound seems near. Birds proclaim this land is mine, the whole world to hear. There's magic in the atmosphere, wonder in the sand. Early chill gives way to warm, the sun shines on the land. Muscles and my bones are strong as I move this canoe. I'm part of everything I see, I care for all I do. I feel it in my heart, I know it in my mind. Thankful just to live within this moment of time. Morning mist is everywhere, every sound seems near. Birds proclaim this land is mine, whole world to hear. Hidden in the rocks and trees, furry creatures lurk, providing fur and clothing, patience and with work. Berries, roots, plants, they're good, maple sugar too. They nourish and give shelter, meaning to what I do. How city life and finery has much to recommend, but the culture and refinement there cannot quite contend. With honest words and simple clothes, no pretense in sight, we sing and dance with sweet romance beneath the northern light. I feel it in my heart, I know it in my mind. I'm thankful just to live within this moment of time. Morning mist is everywhere, every sound seems near. Birds proclaim this land is mine, whole world to hear. Birds proclaim this land is mine, whole world to hear.
Island song. 1, 2,
have walked across an island on a high blue northern day, with summer all around me and a hurry in my way. I waited for a meeting where the river bends around, and we watched the shorebirds glide upside down. Swam out past the darkened reef, raced along the sand, and I found a yellow butterfly and placed it in her hand. That net of silence caught us, and my skin on hers was fair, and I smelled the smoke of birchwood in her hair. Oh, an island lost to summer hidden somewhere in the bay, and the water took our footprints from the sand along the bay. Saw the seagulls turn and wheel before an early storm, and I promised her we'd see 1,000 mornings being born. When the burning days had ended and the evening star was pale, when the river out beyond the point became a lonely trail, with a beaded shawl about her, we walked along the dunes, and the northern lights went sweeping past the moon. Time betrays the season and forever it's a lie, and a ragged line of geese go crying down the foggy sky. Beyond the noise of crowded streets I hear an island song, and I dream again we watched the northern timber hold the dawn. I have walked across an island on a high blue northern day, with summer all around me and a hurry in my way. I waited for a needle where the river bends around, and we watched the shorebirds gliding upside down.
Imagination by Karen Hesse. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Starry night, scoundrel on a yellow bike, a hero with a tangled mane, quick laughter from a passing train, chased through fields, a honeyed breeze, midnight search on bloodied knees, tease a taunt, tilted words, battle waged with nouns and verbs, an endless stream of tales to tell, imagination casts the spell. Imagination, do 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 do. Imagination, doodle doo 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 doo. Instrumental ditty number 1. Instrumental, Riding the Waves. 1, 2, 3, 4.